What's up guys, it's Chief here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you all of the fantasy FC investments I'm going to be going into right now to build my coin balance up. And we're going to be focusing a lot on these fantasy FC cards because a lot of these cards are already primed for some upgrades and they should be rising in price very soon here. So we got a couple different investments and trading methods I want to get into in this video. So first off, let's go over some of these fantasy FC cards that I'm going to be going into pretty heavily here, probably investing all of my coins. And the first one I want to talk about here is going to be this Iago Aspas card. And this guy is basically a zero risk investment that you can make a load of coins on right now. Because as you can see, this guy is already 88 rated, and they actually played a game today in which he scored a goal. So he's already set to get a +1 to go to 89 rated. And he's a guy that is going to make 3 appearances in the next 4 games. So he's basically guaranteed to go to 90 rated right now. And at the moment, he's about 33,000 coins. And the reason this is a zero risk investment is because he's about to go to 90 rated after the next couple games they have. And 90 rated cards are like 40,000 coins right now. So this guy would at least rise to 40,000 coins, which would be 7,000 coins a card profit, even if he's just fodder price. So this Iago Aspas card is basically a no-brainer investment. And there's quite a few of these cards I really like the look of. And I'm going to post the full list in the Discord. But if we run through a few of these, we have this Politano card here. They played today and drew, but he's about 24,000 coins for an 87 rated card. A guy that, again, is probably going to end up closer to like 89 rated, I would imagine. He's at least going to be 88 rated. He should make 3 appearances in their 4 games. He did make an appearance today. He got subbed on. So this guy, again, very low risk. I mean, the lowest he could possibly go is like 20,000 coins. And right now he's 24K. And I do highly recommend you guys invest in these cards soon. We went over this with kind of road to the knockout cards, but the low on a lot of these live cards that get upgrades are typically Sunday and Monday. Because as the week goes on, you just get a lot of hype around these guys like upcoming games, and they typically just rise throughout the week. So I'd be looking to pick these cards up. I'm probably going to go through and pick these up like very shortly after this video. Now, the next one we're going to look at here is going to be this Molina card here. So Atletico Madrid drew a very easy game, and this guy dropped from like 80,000 coins all the way down to like 37, 38K now. And for me, he's going to be another no-brainer investment. He's basically guaranteed to get 1 upgrade. They're probably going to get a clean sheet. I don't know how much he plays, to be honest. And I believe he made an appearance in their game yesterday. So this guy is likely going to go to 89 rated and be one of the best right backs in the game with amazing links. So he's another one that I think you can't really go wrong with this Molina card. And then the last one I'm going to hit on in this video is going to be this Majiri woman. She's 150K right now, and this card is absolutely absurd. And according to experts, she's very likely to get all 4 upgrades. Pretty much guaranteed to get 3 upgrades here. Very likely to get all 4, which would take her to 91, 92 rated with an absolutely absurd card. She's already Hullet Gang, so I think this could be a great investment. Now, this would be a little bit longer term because as they get wins and whatnot, she would slowly rise. My only issue here is if, say, Lyon does lose their next game, she's probably going to take a heavy hit in price. So the other ones are really no risk. This one, you could see big upside in this Majri card. I may pick one up. I'm probably going to stick a little bit more to some of those lower level cards because I think they could rise really well. And then we have another low budget investment I just wanted to touch on here with marquee matchups this week. One that I think is very likely to come would be Manchester City versus Manchester United. We get the derby coming this upcoming weekend. So if you're on like a lower budget, or even if you have a lot of coins and just kind of want to club stock these cards, you can get the gold commons from Manchester City and Manchester United for literal discard price here. So it's a zero risk investment. Just kind of buy these cards, throw them in your club, forget about them. Very, very easy coins to be made. Now, something I want to hit on quickly in terms of the content that came out today. A lot of people were talking about this hero pick that came out. I've absolutely lost it here. Here it is. The 87 plus hero pick. It's repeatable twice. It'll refresh in a couple days here. Now, this hasn't really impacted the market a ton just because it's not a very desirable thing to complete. So it requires an 84 and 86 rated squad. But if we come over to Footbin here, you'll see the SBC has a 90% dislike rate, which means not a lot of people are completing it. So the cards that are required aren't really going to draw a lot of demand. So you'll see that a lot of fodder is down heavily right now. So my hope is EA don't bring like a ton of content out this week and basically fodder just tanks heavily so we can reinvest, you know, this coming weekend, Friday, Saturday, whatever it may be, and make a boatload of coins. So I'm not really looking into fodder right now. I think the 85s are a bit cheap. It really is all dependent upon content that EA brings out. Monday, they typically bring some kind of casino SBC, something similar to this 83 times 10, or maybe Tuesday that day. So I'm expecting some sort of fodder to rise this week. It's hard to pick which one, and whatever's not required is probably going to continue to drop in price here. So I'm mainly focusing on this fantasy FC cards just because the rises can be so massive on these live cards, and there are some pretty like low risk investments you can make. Now, in terms of making coins this week, you will already see what we mentioned in yesterday's video. The team of the weeks are just continuing to rise here, and I honestly expect this trend to continue. So if you want to make easy coins every single night, something you could do is literally just buy team of the weeks late at night and then sell them the next day at content, because these cards just spike at content every single day. Just because this 83 times 10 upgrade refreshes every day. You can do it 3 times and it requires a team of the week. So it drives the prices of these team of the weeks up like crazy at content. So if you want to make some very, very easy coins, buy team of the weeks at night, sell the next day at content, bada bing, bada boom, you're going to make a boatload of coins. It's super simple, super easy. And we do it all the time with these SBCs that refresh every single day because the demand at content time is just absolutely absurd. So that's what we're looking at there. And then the last thing I wanted to talk through here was just kind of these fantasy FC cards and what's getting used the most. So right here is basically all the fantasy FC cards and then the games that have been played with them on Ultimate Team. So it sorts the cards by the ones that are getting used the most. And I like that Politano and Molina here are towards the top of games played. Konate, and then there's kind of a big gap down to Majri here. So I'm interested in going in on a lot of the Politano and Molina cards, and Konate I think is going to rise massively. The only issue with him is Liverpool have a couple tough games coming up, but I think he'll rise really, really well before their game against Forest because they're likely going to be expected to get a clean sheet, maybe expected to get a win and everything like that. So he'll be making good progress towards his upgrades. So I think going into that Forest game, you'll see this Konate card rise really, really well. And that's kind of going to be it for this video. I think we kind of hit on everything we wanted here. Again, these fantasy cards I'm going to be going into heavily basically right now. So make sure to get in while the prices are very, very nice for us. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.